2025 has begun, and with it, New Year's resolutions have begun as well. Some people made it a commitment to start going to the gym every day, every week, until February at least. Some decided it is now time to set some money aside for the future and stop spending their hard earned money on stupid stuff they saw on Instagram. And some decided to pick a new hobby or ditch an old habit like smoking. But may I suggest you do something different this year? After all, going to the gym for 1 month and then never has become a cliche at this point. As of now, the divide surrounding the future of our planet has never been greater, and the scales are increasingly leaning towards the eco-friendly side. Governments, organizations, powerful individuals, and societies are becoming more aware of their health and the impact of pollution of all kinds. While many places on Earth are still polluted, whether from toxins seeping out of factories into water sources, toxic fumes emitted from factories, or toxic waste from factories ending up in landfills close to residential areas, eventually seeping into the soil, air, and water sources close to such areas. And factories seem to be the issue, don't they? Anyway, if we ignore the small issue of factories, one thing remains: what we can do for ourselves. So allow me to suggest some things to throw away, preferably recycle or reuse, but the idea is to ditch the stuff. Starting with number 1, the lead star of all things bad and good: plastic. Plastic has been here for more than 100 years now, so it makes sense to retire the old man and throw him away. But plastic is everywhere and in everything. However, one thing is certain: a single type of plastic doesn't have to stick around for long, and that is single-use plastic. Swap it for a reusable bag or use it to store your old electronics or something. There are many alternatives to single-use plastic, like fabric bags, your hands, a bag made of organic material. And stay tuned for our next video where we suggest what you should get instead. Also, maybe subscribe if you made it this far. Now, we can all agree that we have a lot of clothes, and some of these clothes are filled with microplastics. Fast fashion is the root of this issue. So naturally, at number 2, fast fashion has to go. Cheap clothes are cheap for a reason. They're made using the cheapest labor, with the cheapest, often less safe materials. And is it worth compromising your health for a cheap shirt that is probably going to do you more harm than good? I know, not everyone is Elon Musk and can afford to be a whiny little kid on Twitter who is capable of affording slow fashion. However, consider this point once the prices for ethically made clothing becomes more reasonable. At number 3, ditch disposable cleaning products. Okay, this one is tricky. I am guilty of this one too. All those wet wipes, paper towels, and single-use sponges, they have to go. I'm guilty of buying disposable single-use toilet cleaning sponges that have a nice scent and all the chemicals to make my toilet smell lush. But just think about it. I made my toilet clean once at the expense of harming the environment forever. Is this trade really worth it? Or is there a better, more reasonable alternative? Did I have to buy a single-use sponge that is scented and filled with chemicals? Or was there a healthier, cleaner, less abrasive option that I didn't know about? Obviously, the answer is yes. There is a better solution made of natural products that naturally clean my toilet and leave a positive impact on the planet. So why not use that? Disposable cleaning products? Nah fam, ditch that. I know I will. The pandemic gave rise to food delivery services. As a result, it gave rise to take-out packages. There is nothing like coming back home at 10 p.m. too lazy to cook, too sleepy to stand, but too eager to pull out your phone and order some pizza or Chinese. No dishes to clean, and you get to experience international cuisine. Yet afterwards, and after millions get the same thought and execute the same idea, we are left with a mountain of packages filling up landfills. So at number 4, ditch take-out packaging. Now, I'm not suggesting you stop ordering food or make the delivery guy carry your pizza under his armpit, but there are restaurants that have opted to use reusable or combustible packaging. Perhaps consider those moving forward. Some manufacturers still provide electronics with replaceable batteries. Yes, in 2025, I know it's crazy, but it's also a reality. Disposable batteries, as the name suggests, get disposed of once they serve their purpose. So, how about instead of buying disposable batteries, you buy rechargeable ones? Crazy, right? This way, when you decide to sell or throw away your old electronics, you at least keep the batteries to use on the next junk. Rechargeable batteries are nothing new, but I don't think many consider them an option, so maybe reconsider that now? And at number 6, perhaps consider a new lifestyle. One that focuses on you. Overworking yourself and overconsuming, think your purchases through and reconsider your spending. Build a budget. Make a budget directly targeted at changing your lifestyle and purchasing habits. I suggest using YNAB to create a budget focused on your lifestyle essentials, with categories tailored to more sustainable choices such as eco-friendly purchases. And consider contrasting that with another category for general purchases to see the difference in spending, or create a category geared toward your education and professional progress instead of crypto or grande double shake lattes. That's a joke, by the way. And this is not a YNAB sponsored video or anything, but something to consider. Oh, by the way, use my link if you wish to support the channel. And by the way, stay tuned for a video that tells you what to get instead in 2025 as part of your New Year's resolution. I know that January has started already, but yeah, there is still time to consider it a New Year's resolution. And remember, we can rewire our subconscious to prioritize the environment and our health through small intentional changes. So let's make that happen.